The Stoic art of living. What is the Stoic art of living, and why should we learn it? The Stoic art of living is a way of thinking and acting that is based on the philosophy of Stoicism, a school of thought that originated in ancient Greece and Rome, and was later revived and popularized by modern thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. The Stoic art of living is a way of living that aims to achieve happiness, virtue, and wisdom by living in harmony with nature and by cultivating reason, self-control, and resilience. The Stoic art of living can benefit us in many ways, such as it can make us more resilient and adaptable to the changing situations of life by reducing our stress, anxiety, anger, and frustration, and by increasing our confidence and courage. It can make us more rational and logical by helping us to examine and evaluate our thoughts and emotions before we act on them, and by correcting and improving them if they are irrational or harmful. It can make us more ethical and compassionate by teaching us to treat others fairly and kindly, and to respect their rights and dignity, and by cultivating the positive and constructive emotions such as joy, love, gratitude, and compassion. It can make us more fulfilled and meaningful by helping us to live in the present and to not dwell on the past or worry about the future, and by pursuing the true goods of life, which are the virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. How can we learn and practice the Stoic art of living, and what are the main principles and practices of Stoicism that can help us to do so? The Stoic art of living can be learned and practiced through the following steps. Step 1. Understand the goal of life. The first step to learn and practice the Stoic art of living is to understand the goal of life. According to Stoicism, the goal of life is to achieve happiness, which is not dependent on external things, such as wealth, fame, power, or pleasure, but on our own inner state of mind. Happiness is attained by living in harmony with nature and by cultivating virtue, reason, and self-control. Living in harmony with nature means to live according to our nature as rational and social beings, and to follow the natural order and laws of the universe. Living in harmony with nature also means to accept the things that are outside our control and to not let them disturb our peace of mind or happiness. Cultivating virtue, reason, and self-control means to develop and practice the 4 cardinal virtues, which are the qualities that make us good human beings, and that are the same for everyone, regardless of their circumstances. The 4 virtues are wisdom, the ability to use reason and logic to understand the nature of things and to make sound judgments and decisions. Courage, the ability to face and overcome fear, pain, danger, and adversity, and to act according to our values and principles. Justice, the ability to treat others fairly and kindly, and to respect their rights and dignity. Temperance, the ability to control our impulses and desires, and to moderate our actions and emotions. Step 2. Understand the dichotomy of control. The second step to learn and practice the Stoic art of living is to understand the dichotomy of control, which is the distinction between the things that are within our control and the things that are not. According to Stoicism, the only things that are fully within our control are our own thoughts, opinions, judgments, and actions. Everything else, such as our body, health, wealth, reputation, relationships, and events, are either partially or completely outside our control and are subject to the laws of nature and fate. We should focus our attention and energy on the things that are within our control and accept the things that are not with calmness and detachment. By doing so, we can avoid unnecessary stress, anxiety, anger, and frustration, and maintain a positive and rational attitude. We can also use the challenges and difficulties that we face as opportunities to practice and improve our virtues and to grow as human beings. Step 3. Manage your emotions. The third step to learn and practice the Stoic art of living is to manage your emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Stoicism does not deny or reject emotions, but rather teaches us how to examine and evaluate them before we act on them, and to correct and improve them if they are irrational or harmful. Stoicism distinguishes between two types of emotions: passions and feelings. Passions are the negative and destructive emotions, such as anger, fear, grief, and envy, that are caused by our false or distorted judgments about the things that are outside our control. Feelings are the positive and constructive emotions, such as joy, love, gratitude, and compassion, that are based on our true and rational judgments about the things that are within our control. We should reduce and eliminate the passions, and cultivate and enhance the feelings, by correcting and improving our judgments and perspectives. Step 4. Live in the present. The fourth step to learn and practice the Stoic art of living is to live in the present, and not to dwell on the past or worry about the future. The present is the only thing that can ever be in our power, and the only time that we can act and make a difference. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain, and we have no control over them. We should live in the present and make the best use of it by living according to our nature and pursuing the true goods of life, which are the virtues. We should also prepare ourselves for the worst possible scenarios and imagine how we would cope with them by using the exercise of premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum. This helps us to reduce our fear and anxiety and to increase our confidence and courage. Step 5. Face and embrace death. The fifth and final step to learn and practice the Stoic art of living is to face and embrace death, which is a natural and inevitable part of life. Death is nothing terrible, but rather a release from the troubles of life, and a return to the peaceful rest in which we lay before we were born. Death is not something that we should fear or avoid, but something that we should be ready and willing to face at any moment, with dignity and courage. We should face and embrace death by living well and dying well, by living in harmony with nature, and by cultivating the virtues. We should also remember that death is not the end of everything, but the beginning of something new, and that we are part of a larger whole that transcends our individual existence. The Stoic art of living is a way of thinking and acting that is based on the philosophy of Stoicism, that aims to achieve happiness, virtue, and wisdom by living in harmony with nature, and by cultivating reason, self-control, and resilience. The Stoic art of living can benefit us in many ways, such as making us more resilient, rational, ethical, and fulfilled. We can learn and practice the Stoic art of living by following the 5 steps outlined in this video. By applying the principles and practices of Stoicism, we can learn and practice the Stoic art of living and live a better and more meaningful life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to get notified of new videos. I'd appreciate your comments and suggestions. Don't miss other interesting videos on my channel. See you next time.